Alright, y'all, like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds or you will not green a shot in NBA 2K21. Trust me, I know there's a lot of you guys who are still shooting 50 in the park, so like this video right now to green a shot in NBA 2K21. If you don't, you're gonna be shooting 50, man. Let's get it. Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy JustBlazePlays. Now, before we continue on with the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss a video from me. Be a part of the Blaze Gang. You feel me? Hashtag road to 20K does not stop till we get the young boys. It does not stop. But let's get this video to 100 likes. This video to 100 likes for another banger for me. And yeah, JustBlazePlays, get straight into the video. So as you guys see, we are on the 6'6" pure Playmaker. Now there is nothing wrong with this build at all. 2K just made this build to where it sucks straight up. Like, shooting is bad. The only thing that's good on this build is dribbling, defense, and finishing a little bit. But the reason why I'm making this video, I'm going to show you guys how I should have made my 6'6" pure Playmaker versus how I shouldn't have made it. This build right here is the way I shouldn't have made this build. I'm going to show you guys a better version at the end of the video on how this build should have been made. And I might make it for next gen, you feel me? I might make this build for next gen. Who knows? As long as 2K fixes the shooting for 73 balls, who knows? So let's get straight into the gameplay, man. Let's go. Alright, y'all, it's game number 1 with my 6'6" pure Playmaker. And my bad for the facial look, you feel me? I just woke up, I had to get a banger for y'all boys. For all my YouTubers watching this video, y'all ever have that feeling where y'all just wake up, y'all just like, I'm about to get a banger out from, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna get a banger out from my subscribers today. It's the same, that's the mood I had today, you feel me? So I had to get up and get a banger. But as you guys see, I am on my 6'6" pure Playmaker. I'm playing with my boy Rondo. Shout out to my man Rondo, aka Planet Dex on YouTube. I'll leave his YouTube link in the description down below because he been playing with me on the Playmaker. A lot of people did not want to play with it just for the simple fact that he can't shoot and they feel like it's a liability on the team. It's whatever. So I'm gonna leave his YouTube link in the description below because he's been helping me get a lot of content, and you know what I'm saying, we just be going crazy. But let's just get straight into it. One thing I'm gonna tell you guys right now, when I was making this build in the demo, the main priority that I wanted to look for when it came to making a demigod pure Playmaker was defense. I wanted a Playmaker that had defense like a pure lockdown. And if you guys don't already, you don't see a lot of two-way slashing Playmakers, two-way slashers, two-way finisher PGs, whatever lock build you can think of. You don't see any of those type of builds in NBA 2K21, and it's a straight fact because there's no there's no need for the build when it can't shoot and it can kind of finish, but it doesn't get contact dunks like it did last year. The only thing that play locks do this year is dribble and play defense. Simple. It's the only thing they're good for. That's the only thing they can do. So the one thing that I wanted to look for when it came to making the perfect Playmaker build is defense. Now shooting, we're gonna get into that right now. Shooting, I felt like shooting with the pure Playmaker 6'6" with max wingspan. If you don't already, my Playmaker has max wingspan, which is we're going on the defensive part. I wanted to play amazing defense, so I made a max wingspan. But back to the shooting. When it came to shooting with my Playmaker, I wanted it to be like kind of like shooting like a sharp, but I know I'm not going to be shooting consistently when it comes to making max wingspan. It's the same thing for 2K20. When you made a build with max wingspan, you couldn't shoot with it as good. So I wanted to make a build that could shoot, play defense. And when it came to the tweet that Mike Wang put out before the demo came out, I think it was before the demo or after the demo came out, he said if you have a 73 ball or higher, you should be able to green consistently. Nowhere near am I greening consistently from the three-point line with a 73 ball. And that's the issue that we're going to talk about right now. When it comes to shooting with a 73 ball or higher, it's difficult. For all my pure Playmakers, for all my pure yellow pie charts out there, I know you guys are having difficulty when it comes to shooting the ball because you have a low three-pointer, you're not greening consistently, and it's just difficult when it comes to playing twos, especially because if you miss one shot in twos, the game is practically over. So it's very hard to shoot with the ball on a pure yellow on the 2. So you have to take middies. Middies, for most pure playmaker builds, you're gonna have at least an 80, not 83 pointer, 80 midi, or like a bit higher, you feel me? But you're gonna have an 80 midi when the build's at 99 overall. If you don't have an 80 mid-range when it's 99 overall, you made your build completely wrong. But my build, when it's maxed out, gets exactly an 80 mid-range shot, and it's decent. Like, this build, I think, is a 98 overall in these clips. It's not a 99, it's a 98 overall. So I have a 79 mid-range shot, which is decent. I'm still kind of hitting consistently. I'll miss here and there, but it's still absurd how 2K wants to cap when it comes to the shooting, saying you could green with a 73 ball. It's just like, what is 2K be talking about in these tweets that they put out? Because honestly, everything they say is just cap at this point. But it's 2K. We're still going to play the game regardless, so it doesn't really matter. That's the one reason why I feel like the Playmaker is a huge liability when it comes to shooting the ball. Shooting with this build is very difficult, especially around the 3-point line. The only way I can shoot consistently is if I have green machine activated. Like, if I shoot 2 or 3 mid-ranges and green all 3 of them, I can go to the 3-point line and shoot because green machine's activated, and I'm going to be greening them 60 to 70% of the time. So when it came to making this build, the long arms I feel like killed the shooting a lot, and long arms is not what you want on an ISO build, in my opinion. It may look good when it comes to dribbling and the defense goes insane, but long arms is not what you want when it comes to making an ISO guard. And another thing, we talked about defense, we talked about shooting. Dribbling doesn't matter, because you're gonna obviously be able to dribble with an ISO build, a pure yellow pie chart. So dribbling doesn't even matter. That shouldn't even be a topic. You're gonna automatically be able to dribble no matter what your ball control is, 85 or higher. You're still gonna be able to ISO good. So dribbling is out of the question. And finishing, you can still finish good. You just can't get contact dunks on a pure playmaker. It's always been like that. You can't get contact dunks on a pure playmaker. Now, slashing playmaker last year you could, but a pure playmaker, my playmaker last year, didn't get contact dunks. But it's fine though. The finishing was still amazing. I got reverse dunks, just like this year you get reverse dunks. I got some clutches, everything. So the only things that I lacked when it came to making this build is the wingspan. When it came to shooting, defense was fine, dribbling was fine, and finishing was fine. I feel like shooting just took a big hit when it came to making this. So now we're at the end of the gameplay, and now I'm about to show you guys how to make the correct version of a pure playmaker, or the playmaker build that I should have made when the demo came on NBA 2K21. And believe me, it's probably the best version that I've made so far. So the first thing you guys are going to do, put your first name, last name, position, hand, jersey number, do all that. It's irrelevant. Just do it, and put whatever name you want. You can put my name, you can put your name, don't even matter, you feel me? Pie chart you want to pick is the pure playmaking pie chart, which is the pure yellow. And the physical profile, you always want to pick the one with the max speed. You never want to pick another pie chart when it comes to making an ISO guard. Pick the one with the max speed every single time. Now, as I'm going, copy everything that I have on the screen. That, like, just copy everything down. If you gotta pause the video, you can, but copy everything as I'm going, because I'm just gonna be talking about certain stats when it comes to making this build, just from the old version I made it versus the new version that I made. I just want to show you guys the bigger difference from the 2 playmaker builds that I've made. So as you see, look at the shooting stats. The shooting stats, you want to max out your midi and your 3-point. My other one, I put it to a 78, I think, a 78 midi. You want to max out your mid-range shot and your 3-point shot. And the playmaking, my other playmaker build has 24 playmaking. You want to make it to where it has at least 28 playmaking badges, which is the exact same badge lineup that I had last year in 2K20. You want to have 28 playmaking, defense keep it at 10, and so on and so forth. Now, for the height, you want to make it 6'6", lowest weight, and this is where I was talking the most about when it came to the gameplay. The wingspan, you want to keep it default. Now, reason why I want to keep it default, I feel like if I went any lower, defense would kill greatly, because when it came to playing defense on my other playmaker, it was max arms. So I wanted to be able to still play amazing defense and still be able to shoot the ball good. So you want to keep it default. In the takeover, you only get 2 options. Pick playmaking. I know it's broken, but playmaking takeover looks best on this build. And as you guys see, we got the name Pure Playmaker. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications so you don't miss a video from me. Be a part of the Blaze gang, you feel me? Hashtag road to 20K does not stop till we get there, young boys. It does not stop. JustBlazePlays. I know I'm about to say, man. I'm out. Deuces.